Will California's housing market crash again or only modestly correct the overzealous buying of the pandemic era? Instead, might home buying just chill a bit? As 2022 winds down, the market languishes as mortgage rates soar off record lows. Pricier financing is pruning those who can afford to buy. Those same high rates, a strategy by the Federal Reserve to cool an overheated economy, could ice the job market, which is so critical to robust home buying. The result is that recent huge price gains across the state are morphing into projections of noteworthy losses. You know, it's been a decade and a half since housing rapidly turned from boom to bust. Let's refresh our memories about California market downturns and where we'll likely find clues about what's ahead. My trusty spreadsheet was filled with state home price data from the Federal Housing Finance Agency dating to 1976 plus assorted economic and real estate variables. The goal was to create a guide to watching a market meltdown, or whatever you want to call the first grand housing upheaval since the Great Recession. Yes, history certainly is no perfect guide for the next move. It's different this time is always sort of true. But tripping down memory lane often can offer hints for California's home buying future. California housing is a very different animal than other U.S. markets, especially its price gyrations. There's a 25% chance that California home prices are falling, going back a half century. That's the fourth highest loss rate among the states. Meanwhile, there's only a 16% loss rate for all states. Yes, it's a bumpier ride for Golden State homeowners, but they're well compensated for those losses. Statewide home prices averaged 7.1% yearly gains since 1977, trailing only Washington, D.C. across the nation. Compare those increases to the average gain for all states of 4.9%. You need a paycheck to own a home, so consider housing hints dropped by swings in California's jobless rate. When unemployment is down over 12 months, like today's job market, there is only a 15% chance of home price declines in the next year. But when joblessness is rising, there's a 51% chance of home price loss. Or look at this key housing factor this way: when unemployment is falling, prices average 9% gains in the next year. When joblessness is up, appreciation runs just 1% annually. Housing demand requires growing paychecks. To track housing's ties to broader economic progress, I created a California cash flow benchmark measuring the growth of the total statewide income minus the inflation rate.